What's going on, everyone? My name is Under the Radar, and welcome to a little bit of a draft analysis video. It's going to be a quick one, hopefully over 10 minutes for ad revenue, and under 15 because I don't want to bore you guys to death. But basically, I'm in this tournament for the summer. It's called Summer Showdown, hosted by my good buddy Jolt from the Token Minorities. He is, honestly, in my opinion, one of the best draft league players that there is, as well as just one of the overall nicest guys in the whole community. I've played him multiple times. I've been in multiple leagues with him. No, I've only played him once, I think. But I've been in multiple leagues with him where we unfortunately did not get to play. We've done basically everything that you can imagine together in the draft league format. We've mock battled, we've done fake drafts, we've helped each other team build, we've done videos about how to succeed in draft format. We've done literally everything together. So Jolt asked me if I wanted to be an all-star for this summer, and I literally was unable to turn it down. It seemed like so much fun to me. Also, I totally did not mean to switch tabs. That's Mediafire because something happened and I needed to upload it to have somebody edit it for me because I'm too much of a bum to edit myself because I don't have editing software. Anyway, yeah, Summer Showdown. It's called Surge format. It's basically a low-tier draft to start out, and then each round that you progress, you get more points to be able to change something out. So, like, for this, I had 50 points to draft these 8 Mons. I will get 10 points after round 1 because nobody gets cut after round 1 to potentially upgrade Audino for a 13-point Mon, or spread it out to get like a better fairy as well as a better wish passer. So there's a bunch of different things that you can actually accomplish with the points. It's an awesome idea. Awesome idea. And I kind of wanted to talk about my draft, just let you guys know what you're going to be seeing for the next couple weeks, hopefully couple weeks. Worst case scenario, 2 weeks, because round 1 nobody gets cut, and if I lose round 2 then I'm cut. So maybe. Why is it reconnecting? I'm going to work offline. Yeah, fantastic idea. So for this draft, I've done low tier before. I did it in P4G. I didn't like it because I knew nothing about it. Now I know a little bit more about it, and I'm willing to go into this tournament style, knowing that more likely than not, people haven't done this before. So they won't know like what some of the best threats in this format are. So in my opinion, Cloyster is one of the biggest threats in the entire low tier format. Shell Smash with this insane bulk is absolutely amazing. Access to priority, skill link, liquidation just makes it hit like an absolute truck. For some reason it's not connecting to my internet. I don't know why my laptop's being stupid. So insane bulk, able to Shell Smash. It can literally sweep on its own without even really needing much support, but I really wanted to support this. This thing pretty much needs bulky waters to be taken care of. If a bulky water is taken care of, then it can sweep through a team more times than not. Very seldom it'll need like a fast Scarfer to be weakened so that Ice Shard can pick it off. But more often than not, this thing is just able to sweep on its own. So I really like that about Cloyster, and it's something that I really wanted to try to build the entire draft around. So once I drafted Cloyster, I wanted another thing that could pressure bulky water types to weaken them for Cloyster to be able to kill them with like a Rock Blast at +2. And Blaziken, which is also going to be my Z-move user, is just that. It's fantastic with its mixed stats, being able to hit things like Thunder Punch, high jump kick, Titanium Z, able to be special, able to have Vacuum Wave, able to have Baton Pass. It's amazing. It is an amazing Pokemon, and I really think that it's kind of sort of slept on in draft league format, and in low tier it's one of the monsters that can just wall break most teams. So I have a really good offensive Shell Smasher. I have something else that can pressure the bulky water types that this thing doesn't appreciate, and I kind of wanted something that could, one, spin block for me in case I wanted to bring spikes on Cloyster. And I also wanted something that could be able to be fast and be a Linoon check, because 1, I didn't draft Linoon, stupid me, it was only 7 points, I should have drafted it. And 2, if I have to face a Linoon, I want to be able to say, okay, no matter what, I have something that outspeeds it, is a ghost type, immune to E-speed, and I can hit it with a really hard hitting move. So that was Mismagius. Access to Taunt, access to Memento, a ground immunity for Blaziken is really nice. And being able to just be a general annoyance to things like Calm Mind, Nasty Plot, Destiny Bond, Taunt, Foul Play, Memento is really big, and Magicoat's really big. It's a really cool Pokemon. It's a really, really cool Pokemon base 105 speed. So now my speed tiers are looking a little well-rounded. Like we have 70, 80, 105. I'd like to have a 90 in there to be able to completely round it out. And I took Mismagius before I took anything else because I felt as though my other picks, there was no chance of them getting drafted. On both sides of me, people had electric types. There was no way that I was going to be sniped of this, but I didn't want it to go like all the way back up. I was like, at a 16, I think I was like 14 or some shit. I was really, really low in the draft. So I wanted to take Vikavolt before anybody else had a chance to take it. This Pokemon is going to be my bulky water type breaker. The thing is unbelievably fat. A buddy of mine, Baby Eric, he actually used Vikavolt unbelievably well, and most times he just brought Roost 3 attacks or Agility Roost 2 attacks, because that's all it really needs with base 145 special attack. Unbelievably great. And another ground immunity, which is really cool. If I decide to keep these two, I can get something that's quad weak to ground, like say Stakataka. And I have 2 ground immunities, which is really, really cool. But overall, I think that these 4 form a really good offensive core that can pretty much break down any defensive typing. Like, fairies are a little hard for this 4 to break down, but like, I have Thomas Magius to stop the bulky fairies. I have Flare Blitz from this. I can set up on them with Cloyster as long as they don't hit me with like a really hard-hitting Moonblast, and I can break through them with Liquidation or Icicle Spear. Like this thing with Agility and 145 attack Thunderbolts are just super, super strong. So I definitely think that I have ways of breaking through bulky fairy types. I don't think it'll be the easiest thing in the world to break through them. But again, that's why I have a whole bunch of other mods on my team that can help with that. Granbull is something that I wanted for Intimidate, mainly because if I have access to Memento and Intimidate, there is no reason why I should not be able to Shell Smash up with my Cloyster every single game. If not every single game, I should be able to Shell Smash up every other game because of how easily it is for me to lower opponents' stats, how easy it is for me to Thunder Wave them with this thing, intimidate them, go into my Mismagius, click Memento, they're at -2 attack, -1 special attack, I set up a Shell Smash and I can sweep, or I set up an Agility and I sweep with Blaziken, or I set up an Agility and I sweep with my Vikavolt. I'm getting into this play style where I love setup spam, where everything I do, I'm just like, okay, where can I get more access to setup? Because 9 times out of 10, people aren't going to be able to check Shell Smash Cloyster, Agility Blaziken, Nasty Plot Mismagius, and Agility Vikavolt all in the same game. So if I have access to that and I decide to bring that one week, it's really, really nice for me. So that's kind of what Granbull is there for. It's also a really nice, just bulky fairy, like a really good physical switch in. Most things, even though it's weak to, like poison jabs, sometimes struggle to two-shot it from like non-stab poison jabs. So it's just a really, really cool mod in that aspect. It also gives me a Heal Beller that's not Audino. I already knew I was taking Audino last round. But it gives me a Heal Beller that's not Audino because it just takes a little bit of pressure off of it, I guess. Roar is really nice. Close Combat's really nice on a fairy type because if a steel type wants to switch in, it's going to have to eat an Earthquake or a Close Combat. This thing just has a lot of really cool moves that I think makes it one of the cooler low tier fairies, and at 5 points I couldn't pass it up. I also needed a really good electric immunity, and I needed a really good electric immunity for the simple fact that I know people are going to be bringing Thunderbolt to be able to hit my Cloyster, and I wanted to be able to have 1 resistance and Vikavolt that can switch in and threaten it out. Another one in my Mudsdale. This is going to be probably my Stealth Rocker that I have to bring to every single game because it's my only one. But its bulk is just insane. Like 185 is really good even for Spadef. Like I'm trying to think. I think it was like Mudsdale that I brought like I had my friend bring like HP Fire HP Flying. Was it HP? Yeah, it was HP Flying Mudsdale because somebody had a Buzzwole. This thing can tank hits from multiple different things on a team, and it can just fire back with really hard-hitting moves. And it has a really wide array of coverage like Earthquake, Heavy Slam, Close Combat, Rock Slide. It has access to Iron Head, Low Kick, Super Power. Really, really good moves. What this really struggles with is lack of recovery. What both of these really struggle with is lack of recovery. And they're both really physically defensive. So I'm going to talk about why I took Audino first, because obviously with Regenerator and Wish, it helps keep these two healthy. And it gives me a pretty bulky mon on all sides. And with me being weak to... fighting, I have a really good fighting switch in my Granbull. With this also, like, not being able to hurt ghost types that much, I have my own ghost type, which is really nice. This being weak to water types, I don't have the best switch in for, which is why I took Alolan Exeggutor, but I'll talk about that in a second. This being weak to poison types, I don't really have the best poison switch-ins aside from my Mudsdale, so if it's like a Sludge Wave with the Grass Knot, it's going to hurt. But overall, these just gave me a really... Why does this have own tempo? No, it's going to always have stamina. Such a good ability. This just makes it an even better physical wall. Like, I remember one time I was going up against a guy, and I was able to use Mudsdale against him. It was for a mock, and, like, I brought, like, just, like, Earthquake, Stealth Rocks, Toxic, Rest. The thing never died. Ever. It was amazing just because it got so bulky. I was like, Spadef. Oh, such a good Pokemon. But now I have Wish support with it to help keep it healthy along with Regenerator, so I can Wish up, pass a fat Wish to my Mudsdale or my Granbull, and then get Regenerator back for 33% of whatever it was. Now, I took Alolan Exeggutor before I took Mega Audino. I took Alolan Exeggutor for the simple fact that I think this Pokemon is severely underrated in League format. One, the ability Frisk is amazing, okay? Especially in low tiers where you can, like, Frisk, like, a Z move early on makes it so nice. It makes it so, so nice. Being able to Frisk, like, a berry on something, even better. And this thing is actually really, 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 really bulky. 95, 85, 75 with access to Synthesis is actually really, really nice. Being able to receive wishes from my Audino and being able to hit back really hard with Draco's 125 special attack. Trying to think the special move it gets. I think Giga Drain is its strongest. Energy Ball is good, but it gets a crap ton of coverage too. Okay, just going down. Fighting, Grass, Normal, Dragon, Ground, Psychic, Fire, Steel, Dark. Oh, Leaf Storm. That's right. Another Fighting. It gets access to Moonlight, so technically Fairy. More Psychic, Sludge Bomb, Poison. It gets access to Trick Room, which is really, really nice because if you look at my team, so, like, let's say 1 week I wanted to bring Trick Room. This also gets Trick Room, I believe, right? Yep, I'm not crazy. If I wanted to bring Trick Room offense, I could bring Trick Room with Trick Room, and then I could have, like, No Speed Vikavolt with really good offenses. I could have Slow Blaziken and just break through stuff. So, I wanted this mainly because I feel as though it can be really versatile in lower tiers. Whenever I get the chance to drop it for a higher tier Dragon or Grass type, I more than likely am, just because it's not, like, the best thing in the entire world. But I think it can actually have a place down in lower tiers. But that is the team that you guys are going to be seeing for the next little bit. My week 1 opponent is Aaron 2420. Very, 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 very nice dude. He's well known in the community for genning and recording Citra battles for a crap ton of people. Like, I think he does it for Envy, if I'm not mistaken. But, like, he's amazing. I strongly suggest you guys go check out his channel. He was in the past season of P4G Next Generation, as well as the past season of the GBA D-League. Just a overall great, great dude, and I'm really excited to be playing him. I've never played him before, so yeah, that is the team that I'm going to be bringing. Like, I'm not going to be doing team builders for the Summer Showdown, mainly because, one, I don't want people to know my EV spreads since it is weeks in advance and it's a tournament. Like, there's actually money on the line. I don't want to give people that type of advantage, and I'm kind of just taking this as a little bit more laid back, chill thing. So yeah, that's what that is. I'm going to talk real quick about APA. I haven't been uploading APA. I have my game versus Panther done and uploaded. I just keep forgetting to, like, actually upload it. I also don't have the thumbnail made for it. But I need to get that up. There was a big hassle with the transfers that I made that kind of sort of just pissed me off about the APA, so I haven't felt the passion for it. Like, I didn't even get a chance to battle Tyler because of like IRL stuff that happened. But I'm playing Gator on Saturday. You guys are probably seeing this on Friday. So yeah, there's a very good chance that Gator's game will be late. I will upload Panthers later on in the season. And yeah, I'm still excited for APA. I just don't really like the way some of the stuff is done in the APA, but that's with any league. I feel like people disagree with the way certain decisions are made, but it is what it is. I'm still hoping to make playoffs, and I'm still hoping to win that championship. PPL is coming back up. XBL is coming back up. There's a lot that's going to be coming to this channel. I'm kind of sort of strapped for money at the moment, so I'm kind of looking for any opportunity possible to make content and help me out in that aspect. But with that, I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.